Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on why your special person hasn't reached out yet. So whether it's your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, maybe something's happened here. Maybe you've gone into struggle or separation. Maybe there's a little bit of contact, or maybe they're kind of in and out, back and forth. Maybe you've been also in a no contact situation. So we're going to get clarity on why you haven't heard from them, what they're feeling about you. If you heard from them, what would they want to say to you? We're also going to take a look at what they will do next. Will they reach out? And when? We'll get you some general guidance on divine timing on the when aspect. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. I am so honored to be here, to be doing these readings for you. If you feel that they resonate, I would love it if you could hit that subscribe button and join this incredible community. We really are a family that supports one another. I also encourage you to get involved in the comment section, get some support, connect with other people. I do read all of them, and I try to respond to as many as I can. But if I don't respond to yours, please do know that I have read it. So if you would like to have specific guidance on your situation, because this is a general reading, right? So be gentle with yourself. Not everything may resonate for you. Take what does and leave the rest. But if you'd like to know what's going on in your journey with you and your beloved, you can also have a personal reading with me. You can go to livetarot.com to find out all about that, and the link is always in the box below. So I have 3 choices here for you. These top cards are actually going to be your advice from Spirit. Okay, so each of these will represent your specific advice on this connection from Spirit. So we will be, when we open up those, I just want to let you know that is what they're for. So you can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can choose them all, take all of the advice and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. So if you'd like to take a moment, take a deep breath, meditate, see which of these you feel most guided to. So this is for group number 1. This is for group number 2. And this is for group number 3. So go ahead and make your selection, and we will get started with group number 1. All right, group number 1, welcome to your reading if you chose this image. And as I said in the introduction, this card, when we open it, it is going to represent Spirit's advice for you and this connection. So we're going to start with your tarot. So for our beautiful group 1, why haven't you heard from this person? Why haven't you heard from this person lately, or however time it's been? What are they thinking and feeling that is making them hold back at this time? So we have King of Swords energy, all right? So this tells us that somebody is very much in their heads right now, okay? So I feel like your person, one of the reasons why you haven't heard from them is that they're really in some sort of mode of processing, okay? If you guys aren't together, I think this has hit them very, very hard. They're still kind of even in some sort of state of disbelief, like they are processing the fact that you are not together at this time. It's almost like they're feeling very numb, very like, you know, shocked, in disbelief, like how could this have happened? What the heck happened? Like they're in a state of processing and confusion. But unfortunately, you know, it's very much in their heads, right? Like they're having a hard time processing whatever this is, understanding this struggle or this separation from their heart space energy, right? So this person could be somebody who is an air sign. They don't have to be, but this is also somebody who tends to rely a lot on their logic or on their mind. They can be very practical. And they definitely need to process things in their head before they can, kind of take it to the level of the heart, right? Everybody's different. Some people process more from the heart first, right? But I feel like your person needs to understand things in their head. They need to understand things from some sort of a logical position in order to then move forward and figure out how they are actually feeling. Okay, so mind first, heart afterwards. That is the energy of this person. So this is why, if you haven't heard from them, they are taking some sort of moment of pause or inaction in order to process their thoughts and their feelings. Because see, you are their heart. Wow. You are their heart. So this is why I'm saying this person may be somebody who feels very, very deeply. Okay, they do have very, very deep feelings for you. They do deeply, deeply love you. I feel like you have brought out a side of them. You've brought out a depth within them that maybe had been lying dormant or was kind of like quiet for a long time. And that may be another reason why, if there's been some sort of a struggle here between the two of you, this is why they're in some sort of state of disbelief. They can't believe this. They're having a hard time accepting this because they felt that there was so much emotion here between the two of you. I do believe that they love you very deeply and that you have opened up their heart in ways that was not open before. So I feel like this person has achieved or experienced a totally new level of love and intimacy and sharing with you in a way that maybe they haven't in their past relationships. Okay, so I do feel that you guys are very close. You're close confidants. You've shared everything with each other. You have felt that you could pour your heart out to each other. There's a lot of vulnerability here between the two of you. You guys may have really, come together and shared a lot of your life stories together. You may have supported each other through difficult times as well. This Queen of Cups energy is very much about, emotional availability, being there for each other, being able to share, your challenges, your struggles, being able to kind of, let yourself be raw with this person. I feel like there's a lot of things that you guys have really been very, very open about, things that maybe you haven't opened up to anybody else. So there is a special relationship here. There's a special connection here between the two of you where you have literally shared things together that you have never shared with other people. And that's what makes this relationship very, very special. That's what makes this connection very different, very unique and special, because I think both of you have felt that you have never been able to truly share the deepest aspects of your heart with anybody. And so that's what makes this person special to you. And that's what makes you very, very special to this person. Okay, there's a level of rawness. There's a level of truth. There's a level of, I'm okay with you seeing me in every way. I'm not getting the energy that either of you are putting on pretenses with each other. I don't feel that either of you were embarrassed to admit your faults, your mistakes, things that you've done in the past that maybe you're not that proud of, right? We've all done those. I feel like both of you really came to each other from that spirit of, I feel comfortable to share, okay? Warts and all, every aspect of who I am, I feel comfortable with you to share that because I feel a sense of emotional acceptance. I feel like that is something you both share and you both have felt together. So I feel like your person wants to return to that. So whatever has happened here, they haven't reached out yet because they want to be able to reach out from a place of, okay, what can we do to bring back that energy that we had before, to bring back that level of truth, that level of raw honesty and trust that we had before. Wow, Queen of Swords. Okay, so I'm wondering here, for some of you, take this as it resonates. It's not for everybody. For some of you, I feel like there may have been some sort of a third party situation here. Okay. And this Queen of Swords energy doesn't have to be romantic. This Queen of Swords energy can be even another feminine energy that could be a mother figure, a sister figure, a friend, a confidant. There may be something here about a different energy putting some sort of pressure or coming in the way. It could also be romantic, so take it as it resonates. But this person, or there's something about this person that they may have some sort, because we're getting swords and swords here. So I feel like there's some sort of energy here where your person has some sort of a commonality with this person. They may think in the same way. They may have some sort of similar experiences that bind them together. They may come from the same household, the same family. And so your person may feel some obligation towards this person. And like I said, it could be anybody. As a feminine energy, it could be a daughter, a sister, a mother, a former relationship, even a current relationship. For some of you, there may be something between, like, this person may be in some sort of a relationship with somebody else where they want to leave that person, but there's some common responsibility or some common purpose that keeps them there. But that person to them is just another kind of, another responsibility or another sense of like a intellectual or like mental drain. Whereas you represent heart space energy. You represents where the true emotion is. Okay. And for those of you who there isn't a third party relationship here, I feel that this Queen of Swords energy does represent them wanting to come to you or reach out to you, or you reaching out to them, or you mutually reaching out to each other from a sense of, let's first just kind of talk without bringing a lot of deep emotions out, right? Like this person, they may need to ease into the conversation more in a little bit more of a detached way. Okay, because like I said, with that King of Swords energy, they tend to be like that in the first place, right? It takes them some time to warm up to talking about emotions, right? Since it takes them some time to warm up to talking about emotions, I feel like they want to reach out, or they want to communicate with you more first from some sense of let's just kind of, start talking. Let's not get into like the deep emotions. Let's kind of ease our way into that. So, I feel like Spirit is saying that the best way to kind of reconnect with this person may be by easing into it, by not getting into all of like the deep emotions, but kind of getting into it one step at a time with them. Interesting. See, be proud of yourself. Okay, so this is beautiful. I feel like this person is very proud of what you guys have built together. Okay, there is something here that is very beautiful that you've built together, and this person is very, very proud of that. They don't want to lose it. They're very proud of who they have become in this relationship, because like I said, I think you've really helped them to tap into that emotional side of themselves. And even though with that Queen of Swords energy, they may still like default to, okay, if we start talking again, let's just keep it kind of light first, and then we'll, step by step get into the emotions. But they may not be comfortable just starting out of the gate with those emotions, right? So I feel like they're very, very proud of what you guys have built together. They're very proud of the emotional progress that has been made here. And they know though that there is some sort of impasse that the two of you have come to that needs to be resolved. Okay, so again, for those of you who are in a third party relationship or third party situation, that may be your impasse. For others of you, it may be something else. But see, they're also reflecting and redirecting their energy, right? So they want to get to the point where whatever is this impasse, whatever it is that you guys aren't seeing eye to eye on, is something that can be resolved. But they want to start resolving it more from that mind level and then get into the emotional aspect as well. Because look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. They want to get back into the bliss of this relationship. They felt so much bliss with you. They felt that with you, it was like a honeymoon. And for others of you, this honeymoon also represents that you guys may have been planning some sort of a, offer, a marriage, an engagement, something here where there is definitely plans around a wedding or something that is going to be a permanent commitment between the two of you. So again, take that as it resonates. But even if it's not about a wedding or engagement or a permanent commitment, I feel like the honeymoon energy is that energy of bliss. And that is what they feel with you and for you. And they want to come back. They want to return to that. They want to resolve whatever that impasse, whatever that disagreement may be. They want to resolve that. So let's get some specific messages. Like when they reach out, what do they want you to know? And if you could take a second to give this video a like, a thumbs up, and also a sub. I can't even say sub these days. If you could subscribe, it would mean so much to me. Single mom here. It's free to you, but it literally helps me take care of my family. So thank you for your support. I didn't realize what I had with you until it was too late. Have you moved on, or do I still have a chance with you? Yeah, see? Beautiful. Beautiful. What else do they want to say when they reach out? I feel safe confiding in you. I trust you completely. I can share all of my secrets with you. Beautiful confirmation, group one. Didn't we see this before? Like I said, one of the things that the two of you love about each other is the trust, right? It's like how much you can trust one another, how much you feel safe in sharing exactly who you are. Beautiful. I have toxic people and situations in life that keep me from being with you. I'm too weak to fight it. Okay, so I feel like this is, and it's interesting, this is coming under that Queen of Swords energy. So this is a confirmation, right? Like there must be something for some of you. Again, doesn't have to be a romantic third party. This is just toxic people in your person's life that may be causing that impasse, right? And they need to redirect that energy. So what do they want to do? What action do they wish to take? Beautiful. Okay, special message here. There is definitely a very powerful divine counterpart energy here between the two of you. Okay, you are each other's divine masculine or feminine. Take it as it resonates. There's a very strong energy there of divine counterpart energy. Oh my gosh, another confirmation. Okay, beautiful. You guys are soulmates, divine counterparts, however which way you want to see it. There's no right or wrong way. Beautiful. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of, to me, there's two energies here. There is definitely some inner child issues that may have come out here that need to be addressed, and I think are going to be addressed when you guys have this conversation. And again, I feel like this also represents that your person really misses being playful with you. They miss the lighthearted energy. They miss how much fun you guys had together, how you could be like kids together, you know? How you just had so much camaraderie, had so much connection, so much companionship, and they want to bring that back to the surface because it may have gotten lost for a brief moment within or underneath some of these real world issues, right? So let's take a look at final advice from Spirit, and then we're going to get you divine guidance on timing. Okay, so see, something here is veiled, something here has been in the fog. So that impasse or whatever here that needs to be resolved between the two of you is something that needs to be revealed. Okay, so for some of you, maybe you guys haven't talked about what that is. So we want to get out of the fog here. We want to get down to the heart of the problem. We want to unveil, because there may be something here that is veiled at this time that needs to come to light, that needs to come out so that you guys can resolve this, right? So that whatever is blocking this connection needs to come out of the fog, you know, even if it's scary, right? So Mondays are a very high vibration time for you. Okay, so you may be hearing from this person, or you guys may be reaching out to each other on specifically a Monday in the near future, right? And we have 6 days. So again, to me, this just represents that this is faster resolution, faster moving energy between both of you. So let me know what you thought. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or if you'd like to order the Oracle decks that I have used in this reading, or if you'd like to order anything from the Cozy collection, here's one of the water bottles here, or the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, which is a very unique, highly personalized necklace that really helps you to, manifest new love or attract unity and reunion. So everything can be learned. You can learn more about everything. You can see everything at livetarot.com. Links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. Welcome group 2 to your reading. If you chose this image, let's take a look at why haven't you heard from them. So this card represents your advice from spirit on this connection. So we will open that at the end, and we're going to start here with your tarot. So for our beautiful group 2. Why haven't they reached out? Why haven't you heard from them? We have Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel that for some of you, there may be some sort of a third-party situation here that has to do with either a mother figure, another partner that this person has had. It doesn't have to be an active partner. It could be somebody who is in their life, who may be an ex, maybe a former partner, but is still making a lot of demands on them. They may have financial responsibilities towards this person. They may feel that they have some duty or obligation towards this person. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could even be some sort of a mother figure or somebody who in their day-to-day life, this person has really had a lot of influence. This person used to have some sort of place of respect, but no longer has that. But there may be some sort of like a, like haunting energy, right? Like there's something about this person that has left kind of a trail of bad energy, that has left a trail in your person of like a lack of trust, a lack of faith. Okay, so this could be somebody in your person's life or in their past that they really trusted, but that really let them down and became very toxic in their life, okay? So I feel like for some of you, that is what is the reason why this person hasn't reached out. This person might be still dealing with the fallout, or they are still in a relationship with this person, even though they are deeply unhappy and have been planning to leave this situation, even before they met you. So I feel for some of you, this represents some sort of a third-party energy. For others of you, I feel like who are not in a third-party energy, I feel like another reason why they haven't reached out or you haven't heard from them is that there's some sort of a something about this energy of things got really serious and they didn't know what to do about it. Okay, they may not have been ready. Like you may be somebody who is absolutely like spouse material, right? You may be the kind of person that they feel that they could marry, they could commit to, they could move in with, whatever commitment looks like to you. But I feel like this is the energy of, oh, wow, I've met someone who I can actually commit to, build a life with, and who would be amazing. And some people are not ready for that, right? Like this person may have been coming off of casual relationships. They may have just been kind of playing the field, having fun, just enjoying their life. Maybe they were not ready to meet somebody who is of the caliber that you are, like what you represent. Okay, group 2, for those of you who are not in third-party situations, you represent something big. Okay, a big opportunity for something that is far beyond what maybe your person is ready for at this time. Okay, so they may have stepped back because they don't know what to do. They don't know, how to handle a big energy like this. They may not be ready in their life to make that kind of commitment. And I don't feel that you may not have ever even expressed that to them. You may not have ever said that to them, but they feel it from the fact that you are that person, right? Like they feel it within themselves that you are the person that they could absolutely commit to. They could absolutely build a beautiful life with. Four of Swords, yeah. Okay, so this has kind of sent them into a tizzy. This is what I feel. I feel like this person, and it's the same, whether this is a third party situation or not, this Four of Swords represents that there is something so big in what you represent, who you are to this person group too, that it has made them pause and step back and really think about what they want to do next. Like really think about what do they want. So this Four of Swords energy is definitely that energy of, okay, I've taken a break. I have stepped back. I've gone deep within myself. I am, asking myself some tough questions. I'm spending some time introspecting. I need to figure out what is it that I truly want, because this is big. This is bigger than what I have, ever dealt with. This is bigger than what I am ready for. So I'm not saying that this person has never had committed relationships. They could have been married in the past. They could have been divorced. They could have had, very deeply committed relationships. But what I'm saying is they may not be ready for that again now. So that is why I feel that they may have stepped back to kind of decide, like, okay, they've had this in the past. Maybe it didn't work out. Maybe it left a lot of, pain and suffering in their heart. So are they ready to take that leap again? Or do they want to continue on just kind of maybe having fun, being casual, living their life, which is what they may have been doing, before they met you. Why haven't you heard from them? Page of Wands. So yeah, so I feel like they are not the greatest at communicating their feelings, their passion for you. They feel a tremendous amount of passion for you. They want to communicate that to you, but I feel like they struggle in communicating their true feelings. I think that they need to work on their communication skills. I feel like sometimes like the way that they talk or the way that they explain things may be confusing to you. It may be confusing to others as well. I feel like this person feels a lot, but they may not have the best grasp on communicating what their true feelings are. And they may tend to hide from their feelings as well. This may be somebody who, with that Four of Swords as well, may be somebody who tends to kind of hide out when they feel emotionally overwhelmed or when they feel a lot of passion. This may be the kind of person who steps back because they don't know how to manage that passion. They don't know how to manage those emotions. It's easier for them to be a little bit more on that childlike side. Like they can be a little bit immature emotionally. They can be a little bit immature in the way they talk, right? Their age may not reflect their maturity level. Like this person could be, older. They don't have to be, but they could be older, but you may find that their level of communication or their maturity is not exactly equal to their age. Okay, so they have some learning, they have some lessons to learn, they have some progress that needs to be made here. See, focus on the positive. Okay, so this is interesting. I feel like your person, they also tend to, and I feel like, again, with that Four of Swords, there's a bit of an energy of overwhelm. Okay, like they tend to get overwhelmed by deeper emotions. They tend to get overwhelmed by the demands of others. Okay, so I do feel, again, with that Page of Wands, that they may have a hard time managing different people and different scenarios in their life. They may get overwhelmed very easily. They may get negative very easily. Like when there are too many people around them, when there's too many demands on their time, their energy, too many places where they need to put their focus, I feel like this person's energy gets depleted and they start getting very negative, very dark. And so I think the other reason why they haven't reached out, or you haven't heard from them, is because they're in that Four of Swords. They've kind of stepped back, and they may be in a bit of a negative energy right now, and they may be struggling to find some positivity, not about you, but about themselves, about their life, about who they are. Like, I feel like this person is aware of their shortcomings. Like, they are aware that maybe they don't handle things in the best way, and it makes them feel even more down on themselves. I feel like they go through times of a lot of self-criticism. They go through times where they're like really down on themselves, and they feel like, why can't I get it together? Like, I should be better at communicating. I should be better and more mature right now, but I still struggle, and I still don't know how to handle multiple scenarios, See, grounding, go deep, explore your roots. So I feel like they're also taking this time with that Four of Swords energy to kind of ask themselves those questions, right? I feel like they're also asking themselves, hey, why? Why am I letting this, if there's a third party situation, I feel like they're really going in deep right now, asking themselves why they haven't left that person, even though they've been wanting to, or why they haven't totally let it go, why they're not moving forward. There's something here, again, special message for those of you who are in third parties. There's a special message here about your person really trying to figure out why they are not taking action, why they continue to be stuck in that situation, if that's the case. Okay. And even if they're in the middle of kind of resolving it and getting out, it may be slow progress. So they're also kind of asking themselves the question, hey, why am I delaying this? Why am I allowing this to be delayed? Right? Like, for some of you, I feel like they are on their way out. Like, they're trying to start a new life. They're trying to move forward from whatever this person is. And I said, it doesn't have to be romantic, right? It could be family obligations. Something needs to be resolved there, but they may also be delaying it for some reason. And I feel like that Four of Swords is them saying, you know what, maybe I'm self-sabotaging. Maybe I'm the one who's delaying the progress here. Why? Why am I sabotaging this? Am I afraid to move forward? Am I afraid of the fallout? Am I afraid of what's going to happen? Because again, I feel like they're not that great with that Page of Wands with communicating to themselves or to others, like what is truly going on here. And I feel like that's why they need to ground and figure that out. See, you're their true love. Beautiful. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, so they don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose you, but I feel like there's certain aspects within them that are confusing to them, and because it's confusing to them and they're not making a specific choice or a firm decision, then they're being confusing to you, right? And they know that they just don't have the right to be confusing to you because you are their true love and you've done what is right. Like, you've done what you're supposed to do. Now it's time for them to do what they're supposed to do. And I feel like that's where the problem has been. So this is your final advice. We're going to open it in a second. Right now, let's get specific messages from them. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a sub, I would really appreciate it. Because when you subscribe, you're literally helping me, a single mom, take care of my family. It's such a win-win because it's free for you, right? So thank you for your support. You challenge me in ways that make me grow. Even though it's difficult, I know it's right. See what I mean? I feel like this person, Page of Wands, they know that this is a time of growth. This is a time of making the right decision. I feel like, especially for those of you who, if there is a third party, there is definitely a challenge here. Like, it is time for them to grow. It is time for them to make some tough decisions and to stand up for those decisions, right? And even if there isn't a third party, they also still need to stand up and focus on the positive, get out of that very introspective, like, oh, it's all about me, I don't know what's going on, like, blah, 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 like, I don't know how to communicate this. It's time to grow. It's time to take this challenge and to grow and to step up and be an adult. It's time for adulting, okay? I feel like your person needs to adult. That's the energy that I'm getting. I long for you day and night. I'm consumed by my desire for you. Our chemistry is amazing. Okay, so that's where that true love card, right? Tremendous amount of chemistry, tremendous amount of love, connection. They are longing for you. They're consumed by you. I'm not surprised. Life feels empty without you by my side. You were my everything and I pushed you away. So yeah, I feel like that's a confirmation too, that with that Four of Swords energy and them not being able to communicate, there's definitely an energy of pushing away what is so good for you, right? Like, why are you pushing it away? And again, I feel like that keeps coming back to the same question, that your person is not reaching out because they're actually asking themselves that tough question. Like, why are they pushing you away? Why are they not moving forward? Why are they not resolving whatever needs to be resolved? Why are they delaying, right? There's this energy of why are they delaying? Are they too afraid? So let's see what they want to do. Like, what actions are they going to take? Actions to stop the delay here. Because that one fell to the floor. So we have potential. Yeah, see? So I feel like this person, like, this is the thing. They see the tremendous potential between the two of you. They need to take action on it. Like, I feel like that's the delay, is that they will, or they have, it's taken them too long to take action on what they feel for you, right? It's taken them too long. And the delay is too much, right? Because see, they're learning some major lessons here. And I feel like the lesson that they're learning here is that they can't delay this anymore. There's a decision that needs to be made that is going to help the two of you to move forward. And right now they are learning it the hard way. They're definitely learning it the hard way. Okay, so if you guys have been in separation, they are just very, very deeply attached to the memories that they have created for you, okay? They've created with you and about you and for you, right? So there is something here that, again, that Four of Swords, right? Like, they're in that definite, like, going within themselves, definitely with that, you know, introspection, asking themselves those questions, but also reliving everything that you have shared, okay? So I'm getting this energy of processing, right? Processing, you know, needing to stop the delay. But with this, it's like there's a potential here that can be fulfilled, but it's like they need to learn that lesson first. And that is why there's a bit of this kind of like delayed energy. So let's see when that might dissipate here. Oh, let's get your final advice. Yeah, see, dream time, creation. So this is beautiful. So I feel like Spirit is saying that it's time, you know, it's time for this person to decide what they wish to create. And your advice is the same, that the both of you are going to be creating this together. That happened with them just doing it on their own. So during the waning gibbous moon phase, like, that's going to be a really powerful time for the two of you. So you may want to look up when that is. That's going to be like a high vibration time. Almost there, you've got this. Okay, so these are both energies that are definitely moving faster. Okay, so let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've used, or if you'd like to order something from the Cozy collection, this is one of the water bottles right here, or you can even order the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, which is a highly personalized, very unique piece that is all about helping you to manifest either new love or union or reunion with your special person. You can learn about all of these things at livetarot.com, and the link is in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all in the next one. My beautiful group 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose this image, So this is going to be your advice from Spirit. So we're going to open that at the end. And right now we're going to start with your tarot to determine why haven't you heard from them. So why haven't you heard from them? What is your person thinking and feeling at this time? Nine of Swords. Okay. They are definitely missing you. Okay. You haven't heard from them because they're going through some sort of a very mentally trying time right now. Okay. This is a very high stress card, high stress energy. So there's something going on in this person's life that is extremely stressful at this time, group 3. Now, you may or may not know what these stresses are. But I do feel that for some of you, I mean, I think there's a spectrum here. Some of you know what is going on with this person. Others of you may not know the details. Like you may know generally what's up, but they're going through something in their life right now that is really distracting them away from their heart space. You know, I feel like they're very much in their head. They may have certain issues, problems, or challenges that are taking up all of their mental space, mental energy. This person may be up at night. They may have a hard time sleeping. They might even be experiencing some sort of anxiety or depression at this time. Again, having nothing to do with you. But almost like there's a sense of like they want to shelter you from it. It's almost like if they have stepped away or they are not in touch at this time, I'm getting the energy. It's almost like a protective energy. Like they don't want you to have to bear the brunt. They don't want you to have to bear the burden of whatever difficulty they are going through at this time. Or they may be not ready to fully explain what that is. For others of you, I also feel that this person is going through something very dark night of the soul right now. They may be going through a lot of mentally challenging time. And again, I feel like they're trying to protect you from whatever it is that they're going through. So if they're going through a sense of very deep anxiety or depression, if they're experiencing bad health, it's kind of like they don't want to burden you with it at this time. So they may have stepped back in order to regroup or in order to kind of, work on their own healing or work on whatever needs to happen here for them to kind of feel more like themselves. Okay, so I'm not getting the energy that your person is feeling like themselves right now. It's almost like they feel like they're like a different version of themselves, but a version that they almost don't want you to see, or a version that they don't want you to experience. Like they feel like they're just not, where they should be. See, 7 of Wands. We're getting a lot of resistance. Okay, so this may be the reason why. Oftentimes, if we are very resistant to things in our life, if we have an energy that right now is being dominated by resistance, right? And this is very up and down for everybody, right? There are going to be stages in life where you feel like you're just going with the flow, like you're not resisting life, you're just taking things one day at a time, one step at a time, and you feel like you're in the flow. And then there's going to be other times in your life where you're just feeling very resistant, and that's normal too, where you're just like, I don't like what's going on, I don't like this, I don't like that, I just want to resist it. I don't want to go with the flow because it's too painful, right? Sometimes going with the flow requires a certain amount of acceptance of what is. And if sometimes what is not acceptable to us, we resist it. And that is where the pain gap is, or that is where, like Eckhart Tolle talks about, the pain body, right? Like I feel like your person right now is definitely in their pain body. There's something that they're resisting. There's something that they cannot accept or cannot reconcile. And so what they've done is they've put that in their body as the pain of that occasion or the pain of that issue. And they're resisting it. And I feel like Spirit is trying to teach them at this time that if they were just to accept what is, maybe that pain would dissipate. But it won't do that. And it's going to continue to, bother them if they continue to be resistant to it. So this is very much like an energy of resistance. And sometimes that resistance can also lead us to let go of love, right? Because we're coming from that very very stubborn energy. It's an energy of, being inflexible. And that inflexibility is then going to make you more and more stressed as well, because, your soul, spirit and your soul is telling you to just let go, release it, go with the flow, accept whatever is in front of you. But if you just cannot do that, then you are sinking into deeper and deeper depths of stress, right? Because stress, anxiety, all of that pain comes from resisting the present moment. And I feel like that is why your person hasn't reached out, or that is why you haven't heard from them, is because right now they're distracted by trying to resist the present moment of whatever their circumstances are. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there's something here for some of you where there may be some sort of a third party situation. Doesn't have to be, but take that as it resonates. For some of you, there is definitely, that resistance, that stress may be coming from some sort of a third party. Doesn't have to be romantic. For others of you, I feel like the other thing that the other reason why your person has not reached out, if this isn't a third party situation, is they're afraid of how you will perceive them, or how they will be perceived by you, your family, or your friends. Okay, there's something here about them being afraid of their reputation, of them being afraid of people finding out what's really going on with them. And it's not to say that you would tell people, but just like, I feel like there's an overall energy here of fear of judgment, or not from you, but society or community or people around them, fear of criticism, fear of people finding out their secrets, or fear of people finding out what's going on with them is also crippling this person. I feel like they're just going through a difficult time, and they may be trying to get through it alone. And that is probably not a good thing for them. Like they need support, but they may not be in a position right now to ask for that support. Again, they may value their privacy over the value of support. And some people are like that. Some people go through those kind of phases where it's like they know that they would really want to reach out and get that love and get that support, but then they're holding on to their privacy because they don't want to be shamed in front of other people, or they don't want other people to know their business or judge or criticize where they're at. So I feel like there's a sense of, a deep sense of like, I don't know how to get out of this resistance. I don't know how to open up and share whatever it is that I'm going through. I'm afraid of not living up to people's expectations. I'm afraid of not being who you think I am. Okay. Let's go deeper here. Great adventure, take a risk, venture forward. Okay, so they know that there is something risky here. There's definitely, and see how you have all these people in this boat. It's like there's something risky here. There's some sort of complicated, choppy waters, some sort of stormy seas that your person is going through right now, and they're trying their best to keep moving forward. They know that it's a risk. I feel like there's something very risky that is bothering them at this time. Now, this risk could be financial, it could be personal, it could be reputation wise. There's something here that they are very afraid to divulge. They're very afraid to share or talk about. And they know that it's risky. They want to bring you into the fold, right? Like they want to be able to take the risk and share this with you. Now, like I said, for some of you, you may already know what this is, but maybe you don't know the details, right? There may be something here that you may know something, but not all. Some, but not all, right? And there's something there about them feeling like it is a risk to tell. It is a risk. It's putting them, it's making them feel very raw, very vulnerable. It's making them feel like naked, like they have to bare their soul, and for them, that is difficult. For them, that is definitely risky. Okay. We're getting crystals and focus. So right now, their entire focus is on this situation. Okay. And I feel like that is why they are not reaching out to you. Okay, even though they love you, they care about you, they you are in their heart, you are in their thoughts. Nine of Swords, I feel like they're up at night thinking of you. They're up at night thinking about, like, pondering over and over again, should they just contact you? Should they just talk to you? Should they just tell you? Or should they focus on resolving whatever their issues are and then come to you? I feel like this is a decision that goes back and forth in their mind. Should I talk to you now? Should I confide in you? Should I bring you in to my world in that sense now? Or should I just focus on my problems and get them resolved and wait till later? So there's a definite sense of like this, trying to figure out which risk is okay to take, feeling very vulnerable in taking that risk, right? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this is why I feel like this person feels very much like confiding whatever this is. And especially for those of you who there is some sort of third party situation, confiding, dealing with it, resolving it, coming clean about it is going to require a lot of effort. And that's another reason why that Nine of Swords is there. Like, it's just very stressful. So for some of you, this person is either in a marriage or some other long-term commitment in which he or she is deeply entrenched in the family, the community, so they're afraid that if they are to leave that situation, if they are to be honest with how they're actually feeling, if they are to stand their ground. Now the Seven of Wands also has that energy of standing your ground. If they are to stand their ground and speak their truth and say, I don't wish to be in this situation anymore, they're also afraid of whatever is the family, the community, the people around them. They're afraid of those people's criticism. They're afraid of those people's judgments. Like, they'll see them as the bad guy. They don't want to be the bad guy. And for some of you, I also feel that they're afraid of all the effort that it will take to resolve this. Is, for those of you who this is a third party, I think that there's, a sense of it's going to require a lot to start a new life. It's going to require a lot of action and a lot of courage to leave that situation. For those of you who this isn't a third party, this make the effort is about them knowing that it is time to make an effort towards you. It's time to make the effort to be honest, to bring you into what is truly going on here. So let's see, what would they say to you if they reached out? So if you could take a moment to give this video a thumbs up, a like, and to subscribe. Single mom here. It literally helps me take care of my family. And it's such a win-win because it's free for you. So I so thank you for your support. I didn't believe in myself or in you. I let my low self-worth ruin our love. I want us to heal together. See, so there's a sense of like that Nine of Swords, right? Seven of Swords. These are all energies that really do confirm this energy of I didn't believe, or I am not believing in myself. There's something about like, I want you, I want to be with you, but why don't I believe in myself enough to make it happen and to make it happen right? Why can't I make the final decision? Why can't I come to you and let you know what is going on? There's a definite sense of low self-worth. I feel like that's also the case for any of you who are in a third-party situation where, like I said, this person is with somebody that they're very miserable with, but their own low self-worth doesn't let them leave that situation. And they also, their own image of like that low self-worth, they're afraid is going to be mirrored from the community. They feel that if they take that step to say, I'm done, then the people around them are going to make them feel very low, right? They're going to judge them. They're going to make them feel even lower than they already do. Interesting. It's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. I've never felt love this deeply before. Do you feel the same way? Okay, so yeah, for that Seven of Wands, for some of you, this person just may be very, again, very much in that energy of resistance, resisting the emotions, resisting the depth of what they're feeling, because they're not, they're not in a place where they can give you what you deserve. And maybe that's another reason why that heavy stress is coming through. I deeply regret hurting you. I was triggered and lashed out at you. It's not your fault. I messed this up and I'll fix it. Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. So I feel like they do realize that they are going to have to fix this. So let's see what actions they will take next. What actions? Yeah, repressed emotions. See, not surprising here. See, repressed emotions, rejection, unable to see below the surface. That is very much in alignment with that Seven of Wands and that Nine of Swords, right? You know, your person is definitely trying to work their way out of denying their emotions. They've been, I think, in denial for a very long time. I think they've been resistant for a very long time. You know, whether it's a third party or whether it's not a third party, the resistance, the denial is the same. It is consistent, you know? So I feel like they, you know, they may be focusing to work through that, right? To let go of that, to take the risk, that there is an adventure on the other side, right? Like there's great adventure in this love. There's greatness in this love that if they were to move forward, they would realize that the risk is worth it. They are observing you, okay? They are watching you. They're trying to find out what's going on with you. They may be watching your social media. They may be trying to find out. They may be, you know, trying to ask friends about you. They have not, you know, stopped taking their attention from you. Like you are very much the center of their attention, and they're going to continue to observe you. So they're going to express their regret, see? Remorse, life regrets, loss. Start making empowered choices, okay? So there's a lot of regret here. They understand that they've been in denial about many things here, and they truly regret that. They're watching you, and I think they are waiting for the right moment and trying to make the right decision. Like, again, I feel like it comes back to that, should I resolve my issues first so I can come to you free and clear? Or should I talk to you first and then continue to put my focus on resolving the issues? I do feel that that is their dilemma. So let's see. Let's get some guidance on timing. Oh, actually, before we do that, here's your advice. There you go. Forgive. Advice from Spirit. Forgive. So, you know, this person may come to you for forgiveness, and then you will have to decide, do you wish to forgive them or not? You feel like Spirit's advice is to forgive, but it's totally up to you. And, you know, I always say, like, you know, just because you forgive somebody, it doesn't mean that you're condoning their behavior, and it doesn't mean that you will continue to accept that behavior. I want to make that clear. You can forgive while condemning the behavior and saying, you know what, yes, I forgive you, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to give you, you know, 3 chances, 5 chances, 10 chances, right? So this forgiveness is more to release you from the mental pressure that this person, you know, that this person or their situation may be putting on you. So we're getting between today and the next 11 months, okay, is the fruitful time for some sort of a resolution. Now, I'm not surprised, like for those of you who are in third-party situations, they usually do take a longer time to resolve, especially if there is some sort of legal action, especially if there's a divorce, custody, finances, right? So I feel like this is especially true for like between today. So these are always a range, right? So it's not that it's exactly 11 months. It's between now, today, and 11 months. For those of you, I think specifically in third-party situations. For others of you, again, between now and 11 months to see like true resolution, change, working on it, making the effort, focusing and taking that risk to be together, you know, going on that adventure. So let me know what you thought in the comments. If you would like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I used in this reading, or if you'd like to order from the Live Cozy collection, this is the water bottle. And we also have the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, which is also a very unique, highly personalized, beautiful manifesting item if you'd like to call in new love or unity or reunion. So you can learn about everything at livetarot.com, and all of the links are in the box. below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.